Why, hello! Hey, YouTube friends. How's it going? All is well at Dee's Creative Corner. My name is Danielle Coleman, and I am a Creative Memories Independent Advisor. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to do a quick little album flip through. As I told you in previous videos, I'm going to be taking time and going to be down in Texas. So this is a pre-recorded video, and this is the second part of our New England vacation, and it was just a whole bunch of pretty covered bridges. So I wanted to share some layouts and where I got the inspiration. So let's flip you guys over and get started. Hello. So here I have a 12 by 12 Creative Memories album. Easy for me to say. It's just the chocolate brown, and I will start off, and I hope the glare isn't too terrible. I always start the album with a title page with a few of the focal and real, dominating pictures of our vacation, our favorites. And then generally I put the year, but I figured maybe we would go back out east sometime and hit a few more covered bridges. So, because I have a little bit more room in this album. So, anyways, so on this one, super simple. I did some scraps of random strips and just laid them down. Did a Cricut title and cut a portion of a embellishment. So, super simple. And that's how I am, as you will hear over and over. So I'm not going to tell you about each and every covered bridge. We're going to just go and talk about the scrapbooking portion of this. So again, I generally always mat my photos, and this is probably about a 3-inch strip just of the wood grain, and then a 1/2-inch strip of the red to try to pull in the colors of kind of what we were wearing. And then I used just a punch and cut out some leaves to show the foliage and such. So this was one of our first ones in Vermont that we went to. So again, I used my Cricut to do some titles, and then this was another covered bridge, and I pulled in the reds. It worked well with, we went to lunch, and it was a fun little diner, and I used wood grain, and then I pulled the reds in here on both sides and used a border maker, or this was a border punch, excuse me. So, and then here, and you will notice I used a lot of sketches from Brenda Rose. I love her style, and I was able to scrap lift several of hers, and then I think I have some from Kylie over in Australia. So I get my inspiration all over, just like you guys, and there's nothing wrong with sharing what we do. That's why we do it. So again, just this was inspiration from Brenda, and I followed it at really close to what she had, and I used a lot of this autumn kit from Creative Memories. And then over here, I have just a block of designer paper, and I used a couple die cuts for some of the trees, and not a ton of embellishing, but pretty simple, just to get the photos in albums and preserved. And then, as you'll notice, this paper was also on my cover page, and I believe this was also a inspiration from Brenda. You will be hearing her name a lot because I did use a lot of her ideas. So And I used a lot of the embellishments and paper that came with that autumn kit. And then here I used a multi pocket or multi page for extra journaling and extra photos. This was one of our favorite in New Hampshire. It was absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, how beautiful the foliage was, and the pictures. My husband, every vacation we go on, we bring our tripods so we can always make sure we get our photos as well, because it's like it's either one of us behind the camera, and the tripod works phenomenal. So this was a rather simple page, and because this is just a large embellishment, laser embellishment that went across, and then we used the jumbo circle and just some more little stickers. And then yes, I still have to go back and do my journaling. And here, this was used with the vellum. Sorry for the glare. I have lights dimmed, and I am trying my best to get the glare away, but can't always. As you see, I have a little piece of paper in here explaining where we were, and so then I'll be able to go back and do my journaling that way. So this was fun. We were able to punch all of these out of mat cards, and I really am starting to utilize the mat cards a lot more. I generally would never use them, but now seeing so many of the different creators and designers, I love the inspiration. And this layout was Stampin' Up! Sketch that I kind of copied, and I just used our jumbo circle maker and made a bunch of different large random different sizes, and I used another multi-pocket page for more photos. I always put a piece of cardstock or designer paper in there, which I just take my X-Acto knife and slit the top, and these I think are maybe 5/16. No, let's get my ruler. I'm guessing. So they are about 7/16. That's about how wide those strips are. So, and just very simple banner style and some little embellishments. I did do a little inking on some of the things. As you see, I kind of dirtied up and did some inking on those. I'm really interested in learning and dabbling into this that craft world, so I've been buying a whole lot and not using, so I will eventually get there. And again here, this was just a border sticker and some simple cuts and just some more embellishments. These were kind of cut apart from different larger ones, so very simple. And this one I felt like I was going back to the beginning. You know, I took out a few buttons, and I used some jute, and you know, I haven't used those type of ephemera in my crafting for so long, but it was fun just to use up some different things. Super simple page, just a bunch of tags cut with our tag maker, and then a couple little banners and different shapes up there. Got a little glare, so yeah, you can see the different shapes and sizes of those. Move that back up. And then this I used a couple different scalloped from our trimmer. The 12-inch trimmer has different blades, and then I just mitered the corners together. So I didn't have to use full sheets. I just cut maybe about a 1/2 inch, and then I have a nice border around, and just some different embellishments. And then I used a couple from journaling or the mat cards and for journaling. So and then here we got just super simple couple different strips, and I believe I cut this one so I could stretch it, and then, you know, just some little, and because we were out there in the fall, it worked out perfect for all of the colors and you know, what we were wearing and the colors of the old bridges, and the whole experience of seeing, you know, we probably visited maybe 15-20 different bridges, but there's hundreds out there, and covered bridges, there's a great history behind them, and I fell in love, and I said I definitely want to go back out east and do that. So, and then here we were at the Kissing Bridge in Vermont, and of course, yes, we had to do the iconic little kiss in front of the Kissing Bridge, and you'll see just multiple layers, and hopefully it's not too busy. I like to try to keep to the muted designer papers for our backgrounds or solids, and I thought that the wood grain kind of pulled it all together. And then, yeah, that was it. So let's flip you guys back over. Oh, golly gee. Hello. Thank you guys so much for staying with me for that little flip through of the album, and I hope you got some inspiration, and stay tuned for our next little album flip through, and until next time, we'll have a fantastic day together or night, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.